For my oral presentation, I'll be talking about registered practical nursing. What I'll be talking about is their job description, the 5 requirements, duties and responsibilities, how to become a registered practical nurse, their salary, where do they work, and an overview of the presentation. I'll be talking about their job description first. So, a registered practical nurse is someone that earns a diploma in practical nursing after doing 2 years of college level schooling. Their schooling is shorter and less expensive, but they don't gain as much training as, for example, a registered nurse or nurse practitioner. RPNs mostly work with patients who have stable illnesses, don't need many treatments, and aren't likely to have a medical emergency. Next is the 5 requirements. So the first one is to obtain a practical nursing diploma from a college level school. 2, a current registration certificate from College of Nurses of Ontario. Number 3, thorough understanding of correct medical procedures and healthcare practices. Number 4, must be physically healthy enough to stand and move for most of the day. Number 5, must have excellent interpersonal skills while dealing with patients. Next is the duties and responsibilities. There is a long list here of all their duties, but I've picked out the top 3. So the first one is injection of vaccines and keeping track of the results. Patients should be informed about probable negative effects. Performing blood pressure follow-ups according to FHT program guidelines, which include assessing the patient's response to medications and providing patients education and self-manageable strategies. The last one is to keep the INR monitoring and management system up to date. Next is how to become a registered practical nurse. First is finish an authorized RPN study and training program at the college. Number 2, pass the Canadian Practical Nursing Registration Examination in each and every province excluding Quebec. Number 3, must register with their province or territory, for example, the College of Nurses of Ontario. Note, RPNs are registered to practice only in 4 Canadian provinces, and they are British Columbia, Alberta, Saskatchewan, and Manitoba, and in the Ukraine territory. Number 5 is the salary. So registered practical nurses can make between $45,000 up to $49,000 per year. It all depends on their experience and their training and their skills, but RPNs can make, to begin with, usually $40,000 a year. And these are examples of 3 places and just their annual salaries, like approximately, as examples. And RPNs in Canada, the average pay comparison. So this is an hourly rate of every province in Canada. So next is where do they work? So in figure 1, it shows a modern hospital building, so that's where most nurses work. And they usually work with doctors, therapists, or nurses or other healthcare workers. And that can not just be in a hospital, but a nursing home, clinics, rehabilitation centers, and other healthcare institutions. Lastly, it's just a quick overview of the presentation. So it just talks briefly of each one and just shortened as much as it can, but keeping the most important information. And this is a quote that my mom always tells me, because my mom's a nurse and she believes that you never have too much knowledge when it comes to nursing. So let's never consider ourselves finished nurses. We must learn all of our lives. And that is very true. So these are all my references, and that's it. Thank you.